how are you? I hope all of you fine and safe. In today's class, I am going to teach 8th standard second language English. In this video, let us learn about the lesson Sir C.V. Raman. Dear children, already you know about the scientist in your 7th or 6th or 5th, 4th classes. Already you know about the scientist. For example, this lesson based on the scientist name is the world famous scientist Sir C.V. Raman. You know about the Sir C.V. Raman? He is one of the world famous scientist in India. ಇವರು ಪ್ರಪಂಚದಾದ್ಯಂತ ಹೆಸರುವಾಸಿಯಾದಂತಹ ಭಾರತದ ಒಬ್ಬ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನಿ. So this lesson based on this person. Before start the lesson, we do one activity is there. Before one activity is there, my dear student, the page number. Open your books, page number 17. And then, Kayakve Kailasa. You need to. Your teacher reads a passage, listen to it, then answer the following questions. First one, ILA. One activity is there. Page number 17. All of you ready? Shall we start this activity, my dear student? Page number 17. ILA. Your teacher reads a passage, listen to it, then answer the following questions. My dear student, there are a few questions is there. First one, where was Bhaskara born? Second one, who was his father? And third one, why do we Kannadigas feel proud of Bhaskara? Who taught him mathematics first? What is Bhaskara's invention? Are you listen carefully, my dear student? There are a few 5 questions is there. First one, where was Bhaskara born? Second one, who was his father? Third one, why do we Kannadigas feel proud of Bhaskara? Next, fourth one, who taught him mathematics first? What is Bhaskara's invention? These are the questions. So this question related to the one passage is there. The passage given in page number 170. My dear student, open your books. These questions related one passage is there. The related passage given on the page number 170. Listening passage is there. L2 given in L2. So passage, I take a loud reading. You listen carefully, observe your textbook. Bhaskara II was a famous scientist and a great poet too. He was a Kannadiga born in Vijayapura. His father, Maheshwara Upadhyaya, was a learned mathematician. Bhaskara's first teacher was his own father. Bhaskara invented Kalachakra, the time clock. Dear student, you listen carefully. Once again repeat this passage. L2, Bhaskara II was a famous scientist and a great poet too. He was a Kannadiga born in Vijayapura. His father, Maheshwara Upadhyaya, was a learned mathematician. Chakra, the time clock. Okay, dear students, are you listen carefully? So this is passage. In this passage, based on this question. So first one question: where was Bhaskara born? The answer is, where was Bhaskara born? The first one question. The answer is, Bhaskara was born in Vijayapura. First one question and answer. First one question, which one? Where was Bhaskara born? Bhaskara born in Vijayapura. The place name is Vijayapura. Second one, who was his father? The Bhaskara's father is name. Who was his father? Who is his? The Bhaskara. Bhaskara's father name Maheshwaropadhyaya. Bhaskara father name is Maheshwaropadhyaya. Next, dear student, third one question is there. Third one question: why do we Kannadigas feel proud of Bhaskara? Why do we feel about the Bhaskara? What is the reason of the Kannadigas feel proud of Bhaskara? Bhaskara second was a famous scientist and a great poet. He was a Kannadiga. He is one of the famous scientist, poet, as well as he was a Kannadiga. Proud of. He is one of the Kannadiga. Who taught him mathematics first? The Bhaskara. Who taught his mathematics first? His father Maheshwaropadhyaya was a learned mathematician. Who taught? ಯಾರು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು ಇವರಿಗೆ ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ? His father. Father name is Maheshwaropadhyaya. Next, what is Bhaskara invention? His invention is there. The Bhaskara. What is his invention? His invention is Kala Chakra or the time clock. His invented is Kala Chakra or time clock. My dear student, are you understand this question? Related the answer. Once again repeat these questions and answer. You listen carefully. Where was Bhaskara born? First one question. Bhaskara was born in Vijayapura. Place name is Vijayapura. Next, who was his father? His father name is what? Yes, Maheshwaropadhyaya. Bhaskara's father name is Maheshwaropadhyaya. Third one, why do we Kannadigas feel proud of Bhaskara? Why do we proud about the Bhaskara? What is the reason? So, because Bhaskara second was a famous scientist and a great poet. He was a scientist, great poet, as well as he was one of the Kannadiga. So, next one question. Who taught him mathematics first? Bhaskara. Who taught his mathematics first? His father, his own father. He is one of the father name is Maheshwaropadhyaya. He was one of the learned mathematician. Who taught him mathematics first? The Maheshwaropadhyaya taught first is. Next, what is Bhaskara's invention? The Bhaskara invention to Kala Chakra or time clock. Okay, dear student, are you understand this question and answer? I hope all of you understand. Okay, we go next part of the activity, IRA. Second one, I look at the pictures of a great scientist given below. Identify them and mention at least one contribution of each of them in the field of science. carefully. And then of a great scientist given below. These are person is great scientist. Identify them and mention. You identify this person, who is person, and then mention at least one contributions. They give so many contributions to our world. And then you mention at least one contribution each person. Okay? Of each of them in the field of science. They gave the many contribution to the field of science. You mention each of the person any one contributions. So first one, you look at this picture. First one and then second one and third, fourth, fifth and then sixth. There are 6 persons is there. They were a great scientist in the world. Okay, my dear student, are you listen carefully? These are the scientists. First one, who is person? The scientist name. You identify this person. Are you remember in your 7th, 6th or 5th classes? Are you read about this scientist? First one, the Sir Isaac Newton. Second one, Marie Curie. Next, third one person is scientist is Homi J. Bhabha. Next, fourth one is Vikram Sarabhai. Next, J.C. Bose. Next, James Watt. James Watt. Okay, next, Sir Isaac Newton. First one is Sir Isaac Newton. Second one is Marie Curie. Next, Homi J. Bhabha. Fourth one, Vikram Sarabhai. Fifth one, J.C. Bose. Next, sixth one, James Watt. These are the person of the scientist. Next, first one, Sir Isaac Newton. His invention in the field laws of motion, law of universal gravitation, invented in calculus. Second one, Marie Curie coined the term radioactivity, discovered the elements polonium and radium. Next, Homi J. Bhabha, father of India's nuclear program. Next, Vikram Sarabhai. Next one, Vikram Sarabhai, father of India's space program. Next, J.C. Bose, pioneer in microwave optics technology, invented escograph, a device for measuring for the growth of plants. Next, James Watt, invented steam engine, developed the concept of horsepower. Dear student, once again repeated this points. You listen carefully. First one, Sir Isaac Newton. The first scientist name is Sir Isaac Newton. Their contribution field is the laws of motion, law of the universal gravitation, and then invented in calculus. ಚಲನೆಯ ನಿಯಮ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಕರೀತೀವಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾರಿ ಕ್ಯೂರಿ is one of the ladies. Marie Curie, second scientist name, coined the term radioactivity, discovered the elements polonium and radium. Then third one, then given the contribution of the field. So next, are you understand this person, scientist name and their contributions? Okay, next we go next part of the activity, IRA. Next page number, dear student, 18. 18 is there. IRA. Match the names of scientists in column A with their field of work in column B. You match this word. First one column A and then column B. Match the name of scientist in column A, given the scientist name, and then their field of work column B. Column B given their field of work in the column B, the contributions. Next, first one, Homi Jahangir Baba. Second one, Sir Isaac Newton. Third one, James Watt. Fourth one, Marie Curie. Fifth one, Dr. Vikram Sarabhi. Sixth one, J.C. Bose. So B part, radioactivity, steam engine, laws of motion, space science, plant science, nuclear physics. So dear student, once again repeat this, match the following. Homi Jahangir Baba. Next, Sir Isaac Newton. Third one, James Watt. Fourth one, Marie Curie. Dr. Vikram Sarabhi. Next one, J.C. Bose. Column B, radioactivity, steam engine, laws of motion, space science, plant science, nuclear physics. So these are the activity number 3. You match this column A and then column B. The right answer. First one, Homi Jahangir Baba, dear student. His field, in which field Homi Jahangir Baba given his contribution? First one, nuclear physics. Homi Jahangir Baba given the contribution field is nuclear physics. Second one, Sir Isaac Newton. His contribution is laws of motion. Field is laws of motion. Next, third one, James Watt. So his field is steam engine. James Watt. Invention to the steam engine or contributed to the steam engine. Next, Marie Curie. Radioactivity. Marie Curie is radioactivity. Radioactivity. Next, Dr. Vikram Sarabhi. Space science. His contribution the field space science. Sixth one, J.C. Bose. Plant science. His contribution is plant science. So once again repeat this answer. Homi Jahangir Baba field is nuclear physics. Sir Isaac Newton, his field is laws of motion. Third one, James Watt, his field is steam engine. Next, fourth one, Marie Curie, his field radioactivity. Next, fifth one, Dr. Vikram Sarabhi, his field is space science. Sixth one, J.C. Bose, his field is plant science. ಸಸ್ಯಗಳಿಗೆ ಜೀವ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿಕೊಟ್ಟರು J.C. Bose. So these are the activity. This is enough. So we go next part of the lesson, Sir C.V. Raman. I take a loud reading, my dear student. You listen carefully and then observe your textbook. Okay? I take a loud reading. Prose. Sir C.V. Raman. Sir C.V. Raman was a great scientist. He was awarded the Nobel Prize for his work and scattering of light and discovery of the effect of light rays, Raman effect. The government gifted him 25 acres of land to carry out further research work. Raman Institute was the dream child of Sir C.V. Raman. Sir C.V. Raman was born on November 7, 1888 in Tiruchi. He was the son of Chandrasekhar Iyer and Parvati Ammar. Chandrasekhar Iyer was a professor of physics at Hindu College, Visakhapatnam. Raman studied there at the Hindu College High School. He was very much interested in the science from his boyhood days. Even as a boy, he had made the model of dynamo. During his school days, he borrowed science books from college students and read them. Thus, from his early days, he showed great interest in science. Unfortunately, he used to fall sick every now and then, and he was not able to attend school regularly. In spite of his poor health, he got a first class in the matriculation examination when he was only a boy of 12. He passed the intermediate examination from Hindu College and joined Presidency College, Madras for his BA. His relatives wanted him to give up science and take history and economics as his special subject for BA. Since Raman had made up his mind to study science, he took physics. He passed his BA, securing the first rank and a number of prizes. He passed his MA Physics in January 1907. Next, after his MA, Raman wanted to go to the United Kingdom for higher studies in science, but his health broken down again and he could not go. This was the greatest disappointment in his life. His relatives asked him to give up his study of science and take a competitive examination in Calcutta in history and economics. Raman did so and got along well with his new subject. He got the first place in the competitive examinations and he was appointed Deputy Accountant General in 1907 at Calcutta. His relatives perhaps felt happy to see that Raman had settled down well in life, but Raman was not happy. How could a scientist like Raman put up with the life of a Deputy Accountant General? He felt like a fish out of the water in his new post, but he still had hopes of becoming a scientist and was waiting for an opportunity. So dear student, the loud reading is enough. So now you take a silent reading a few minutes. Okay? Let's start. Silent reading. Okay. So, glossary words. lesson. The lesson have some glazary words. First, give up, leave, stop, surrender, secure, obtain, put up with, bear, tolerate, fish out of water. A person who feels uncomfortable or awakened, awake because she feels she does not belong to the company he is in. Side means sin. Once again repeat this difficult words. Give up, leave or stop, secure, obtain, put up with, bear, tolerate, fish out of water. A person who feels uncomfortable or awkward because she feels she does not belong to the company he or she is the next side means sin. These are the glossary words in the lesson. Next, Sir C.V. Raman was a great scientist. He was one of the great scientists. He was awarded the Nobel Prize. He won the great prize is the Nobel Prize. ಬಹಳ ಪ್ರಮುಖವಾದಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿ ಇದು. ಇದನ್ನು ಸಹ ಪಡೆದರು. For his work on scattering of light and his discovery of the effect of light rays. So ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಇವರು ನೊಬೆಲ್ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಪಡೆದರು? His work on scattering of lights and the discovery of the effect of light rays. ರಾಮನ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ ನೀರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಳಕಿನ ಚದುರುವಿಕೆಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಇವರು ಸಂಶೋಧನೆಯನ್ನು ಕೈಗೊಂಡರು. ದ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾಟರಿಂಗ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಸ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕವರಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈಟ್ ರೇಸ್, ದ ರಾಮನ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನು ರಾಮನ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೆದ್ರು. ಸೊ ಹಿ ವಾಸ್ ವನ್ ದ ನೊಬೆಲ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕವರ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ದ ಗವರ್ನಮೆಂಟ್ ಗಿಫ್ಟೆಡ್ ಹಿಮ್ 25 acres land to carry out further research work. The Indian government gifted him to Sir C.V. Raman 25 acres of the land. So further his invention. So research work. So Raman Institute was the dream child of Sir C.V. Raman. Raman Institution ಅನ್ನು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇವರ ಕನಸಿನ ಕೂಸಾಗಿತ್ತು. So these are the first paragraph. Next, Sir C.V. Raman was born on November 7, 1888. Sir C.V. Raman born on November 7, 1888. Place in Tiruchi. So where was Sir C.V. Raman born? Place name is Tiruchi. Sir C.V. Raman was born on November 7, 1888 in Tiruchi. The place name is Tiruchi. He was the son of Chandrasekhar Iyer and then mother name Parvati Ammal. Father Chandrasekhar Iyer, mother Parvati Ammal. Chandrasekhar is one of the professor of physics at Hindu College. He is one of the his occupation is professor at Hindu College. Hindu College ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದರು. The subject is physics at Vishakhapatnam. Place name is Vishakhapatnam. Raman studied there at the Hindu College High School. So Raman studied in high school at Hindu College High School. He was very much interested in science. In the beginning of the day, he was very interested in the ಫೇವ್ರೆಟ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಈವನ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಬಾಯ್, ಇನ್ ಎ ಬಿಗಿನಿಂಗ್ ಈವನ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಬಾಯ್ he had made the model of a dynamo. ಅವರು ವಿಜ್ಞಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಂತಹ ಡೈನಮೋ ಎಂಬ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ಅನ್ನ ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಆಸ್ ಎ ಬಾಯ್, ಅವನು ಹುಡುಗ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾಗ ಅವರು ಡೈನಮೋನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಡೇಸ್ he borrowed science books from college. ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಡೇಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಅವರು ಫಸ್ಟಿಗೆ ಶಾಲೆಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತಿದ್ದಂತಹ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ he borrowed science books from college students and read them. ಅವರು ಬುಕ್ಗಳನ್ನು ತಗೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಬುಕ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಅವರು ಓದ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ತನ್ನ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ಗಳಿಗೂ ಸಹ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. Thus, from his early days, he showed a great interest in science. In early, in a boyhood days, he was a great interest in the subject of the science. Unfortunately, he used to fall sick every now. He was ಅವರು ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ಅನಾರೋಗ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಬೀಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಅವರ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಸರಿ ಇರ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಫಾಲ್ ಸಿಕ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, every now and then he was not able to attend school regularly. In a beginning of the day, he was a very interest in subject of a science. Unfortunately, he was not go school regularly because he was a fall sick. ಅವರು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ವಯಸ್ಸಿದ್ದಾಗ ಓದಿನಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಆಸಕ್ತಿ ಇತ್ತು. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಸೈನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಆಸಕ್ತಿ ಇತ್ತು. ಆದರೆ ದಿನ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸ್ಕೂಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ವಾಸ್ ಅ ಫಾಲ್ ಸಿಕ್, ಅನಾರೋಗ್ಯದಿಂದ ಕಾಯಿಲೆ ಬೀಳು ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, in spite of his poor health, he got a first class in a matriculation examination. In spite of his poor health, ಹಿಂಗೆ poor health ಇದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ, ಅನಾರೋಗ್ಯ ಇದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ, he got a first class in matriculation examination. ಅವರು matriculation exam ಅನ್ನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. when he was only boy of a 12. when he was passed the exam matriculation in first class, his age is 12. ಅವರು ಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅವರ ವಯಸ್ಸು ಎಷ್ಟಾಗಿತ್ತು? 12 ವರ್ಷ. he passed the intermediate examination from Hindu college as well as he was passed the intermediate examination from Hindu college. Next, and he joined the presidency college. Next, he joined the presidency college in Madras for his BA. ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಆಯಿತು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಟರ್ಮೀಡಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಯಿತು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್ ವಾಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಬಟ್ he passed the intermediate examination from ಹಿಂದೂ ಕಾಲೇಜಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ದ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆನ್ಸಿ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಮಡ್ರಾಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಇಸ್ BA. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ BA ಓದಬೇಕಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಆವಾಗ ಅವರು ಮಡ್ರಾಸ್ಗೆ ಹೋದರು. ಯಾವ ಕಾಲೇಜಿಗೆ ಸೇರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ? ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆನ್ಸಿ ಕಾಲೇಜಿಗೆ. His relatives wanted him to give up science and take history and economics, his special subject for his BA. ಅವ್ರ ರಿಲೇಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ನೀವು BA ನಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಯಾವ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟು? ರಿಲೇಟಿವ್ಸ್ ವಾಂಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ಅಪ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ಹಿಸ್ಟರಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಕನಾಮಿಕ್ಸ್. ಹಿಸ್ಟರಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಕನಾಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ ಆಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎ BA. ಸಿನ್ಸ್ ರಾಮನ್ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಅಪ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಸೈನ್ಸ್. ಆದರೆ ಇವರಿಗೆ ಯಾವ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇಷ್ಟ? ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಇಷ್ಟ. he took physics ತಗೊಂಡ್ರು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, he passed his BA securing the first rank. ಅವ್ರು ಫಿಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಅವರು BA ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. and a number of prizes. he was a very brilliant person. he got the number of a prize. he passed his MA. next, he passed his MA in physics in January 1907. ಅವರು MA ಪದವಿಯನ್ನು ಪಡೆದ್ರು ಎಷ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿ? ಜಾನ್ವರಿ 1907. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, once again repeat this paragraph. In spite of his poor health, he got first class in matriculation examination when he was only a boy of 12. When he was a boy of 12, he passed the first class matriculation examination, and then he passed the intermediate examination from Hindu college. After he go intermediate exam from Hindu college. Next he joined the Presidency College Madras for his BA. Matriculation ಆಯಿತು, intermediate ಆಯಿತು, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು BA ಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಅವರು ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆದರು? Madras Presidency College. His relatives wanted to him give up a science and take a history and economics. ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದರು ಹಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಮತ್ತು ಎಕನಾಮಿಕ್ಸನ್ನು ನೀನು ತಗೋ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಬಟ್ since Raman had made up his mind to study science, but Raman he was very much interested in science, he took a physics. He took in physics subject. He passed his BA, securing the first rank. So he passed the BA exam in first rank, a number of prizes. He passed in MA in physics. ಅವರು MA ಅನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡ್ರು, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಫಿಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರು in January 1907. Next, after his MA, after complete the MA, Raman wanted to go to the United Kingdom for higher study. So ಅವರು MA ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಉನ್ನತ ವಿದ್ಯಾಭ್ಯಾಸಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಅವರು ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಲು ತಯಾರಿಯಾದರು? ಯುನೈಟೆಡ್ ಕಿಂಗ್ಡಮ್. ಹೈಯರ್ ಸ್ಟಡೀಸ್ ಇನ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್, ಬಟ್ his health broke down again. ಮತ್ತೆ he was a fall sick. ಮತ್ತೆ ಅವರು ಅನಾರೋಗ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಒಳಗಾದರು. And he could not go. This was the greatest disappointment in his life. When he was a fall sick, he could not go to the United Kingdom. This is one of the very disappointment to the Sir C.V. Raman life. His relatives asked him to give up his study of science. ಆದರೆ ಅವರ ರಿಲೇಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ? asked him to give up his study of science and take a competitive examination in Calcutta. ಮತ್ತೆ ನೀನು ಸ್ಪರ್ಧಾತ್ಮಕ ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆಗಳು ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನು ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಇನ್ ಹಿಸ್ಟರಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಕನಾಮಿಕ್ಸ್, ಸೊ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಚಾಯ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಹಿಸ್ಟರಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಕನಾಮಿಕ್ಸ್. Raman did so and got along well with his new subject. So he was agree the relative opinion, and then he take the history and economics subject and got along well with his new subject. He got the first place in the competitive examination, and finally he take the competitive examination, and then result is first place, the first place in the competitive examination, and was appointed Deputy Accountant General in 1907. ಡೆಪ್ಯೂಟಿ ಅಕೌಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಜನರಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಅವರು ಆಯ್ಕೆ ಆದರು ಅಟ್ ಕಲ್ಕತ್ತಾ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲ್ಕತ್ತಾದಲ್ಲಿ. His relatives perhaps felt happy. His relatives is very very happy to see that Raman had settled down well in life, because ರಾಮನ್ ಅವರು ತಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ತಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲ ಮೇಲೆ ತಾವು ನಿಂತರು, ಸೆಟ್ಲ್ ಆದರು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನೋಡಿ ಇವರಿಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಖುಷಿ ಆಯಿತು ಅವ್ರ ರಿಲೇಟಿವ್ಸ್ಗೆ. ಬಟ್ ರಾಮನ್ ವಾಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ. ಹಿಸ್ ರಿಲೇಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ, ಬಟ್ ರಾಮನ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ವೆರಿ ಫೀಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಡ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಹೌ ಕುಡ್ ಎ ಸೈಂಟಿಸ್ಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಎ ರಾಮನ್ ವಿತ್ ಎ ಲೈಫ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಡೆಪ್ಯೂಟಿ ಅಕೌಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಜನರಲ್? ಅವ್ರೊಬ್ಬ ಸೈಂಟಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಆಸೆ ಪಟ್ಟವರು ಏನಾದರೂ ಡೆಪ್ಯೂಟಿ ಅಕೌಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಜನರಲ್ ಆದರು. ಈ ಫೆಲ್ಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಎ ಫಿಶ್ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ವಾಟರ್. ಅವರ ಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಹೆಂಗಾಯಿತು? ಫಿಶ್ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ವಾಟರ್. ಫಿಶ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿರಬೇಕು? ಪಾಂಡಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ, ನೀರಲ್ಲಿ. ಆದರೆ ಇವರು ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ರು? ಸೊ ರಾಮನ್ ಈಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಅ ಫಿಶ್. ಫಿಶ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿರಬೇಕು? ಇಲ್ಲಿರಬೇಕು, ನೀರಲ್ಲಿ. ಆದರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಹೊರಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಯಾವುದು? ಸೈನ್ಸು, ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಮೀನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೊರಗೆ He felt like a fish out of water in his new post. His new post ಅವರಿಗೆ ಏನು ಕೊಡಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಸಂತೋಷವನ್ನು ಕೊಡಲಿಲ್ಲ. But he still had hope of becoming a scientist and he was waiting for an opportunity. Still he was waiting for the opportunity. ಅವರು ಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ಮುಂದೆ ನಾವೊಂದಿನ ಒಬ್ಬ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಸೈಂಟಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಬಹುದು, ಆ ಕಾಲ ಬರಬಹುದು. He was waiting his opportunity. So after this is one of the Sir C.V. Raman education. So my dear student, I will continue this lesson in the next class. So I hope all of you understand this lesson carefully. Thank you very much.